I was praying to Swami to take a letter, which was something very critical. You see, at that point in time, it was critical. It was matter of like life or death for me. But now I am not even able to remember what that issue was about. Many times in our lives, our issues are like that only. They seem critical, very important at that point in time. They mean nothing at all. Maybe now you are studying in grade, what grade? 10. Grade 10, yeah. Grade 10 is critical, right? The most important. That's everything. Everybody will tell you your life depends on this. This is the point in time where you make your choice. Like in the Matrix movie, the red pill or the green pill, and this is it. You know what? In 11th grade, it will not matter at all what your 10th grade marks were. It will not matter at all. Because 12th is the most important. And then once you finish 12th, it's only till you get your footstep into the university. After that, your whole school career is nonsense. You know, people introduce me. I was the top ranker from 5th grade onwards. But never in my introduction anybody tells, and Arvind has been a topper from 5th grade, 6th, nothing. They just tell he's a master's in science and go ahead. What about all my achievement till then? And you know what? Now this is because I'm still nearing 40. Suppose when I reach 50, now when somebody is being introduced, say Mahendra uncle is being introduced, they won't tell, you know, Mr. Mahendra, he did BSc and nothing. Because something else comes. So what feels most important at one particular point in time in life is nonsense, doesn't matter at all. But we feel it is so critical. So yeah, at that point in time, there was one critical issue about which I had written a letter to Swami. As I said, I don't remember what that critical issue is. And so this was the fruit of, I felt, of my effort, wherein I am trying to imagine my Swami, he is talking to me, everything beautiful. But at that point in time when it was critical and I had told Swami, please, Swami did not take my letter that day. I said, what happened? So night I went back and I took my Swami to task. So at night I went and told Swami, why Swami, you didn't take my letter today? It's for your good only. I don't know, Swami, I don't think that it's for my good and all. I think you are not connected. This Swami, that Swami is possibly not connected, I think. So, you know, I began to feel, am I imagining, am I hallucinating? Like my Swami and that Swami. This is only my imagination. I am holding, come on, whom am I kidding? I am holding my own hand here. Like, I am not holding Swami's hand. So that when the doubt comes in, no, the whole experience starts to collapse. Till now I was enjoying it. Even before I used to hold my own hand. But I used to feel the joy as if I am holding Swami's hand. In fact, many times in my sleep, before I go to, when I am lying down before I go to sleep, I am holding this, I do this because I feel I am kissing Swami's hand. So though it's my own hand and it's my own imagination, the joy I feel in my heart, I can't deny it. It's genuine joy, true joy. I am truly feeling. But that joy is gone now. Because I am feeling, no, it's not Swami, it's my own hand. I am hallucinating. See, this is the power of faith. This is the destructive power of doubt. Doubt can, even though it's imagination, doubt can take away your joy. And even though it's imagination, faith can give you so much joy. I lost my beautiful night experiences. I lost my beautiful private moments with Swami because this doubt came that, hey, you know what, my Swami in the heart is different. My Swami in the heart is a figment of my imagination. And that Swami is not caring about taking my letter. He doesn't talk to me, nothing he does. Because yeah, really, when people would come and say, you student, so lucky, full year you're with Swami only, you know, we come only for 10 days, only one interview we got. I'm like, you got one interview? I have been warming the floor here for 3 years, he has not spoken to me even once till now, and you come and tell we are lucky. It's like rubbing salt on my wound, don't tell me. Because it's not about the physical thing. And as I said, so I felt this kind of disconnect. So what I would do is I would try to participate in anything in which Swami shows interest, with the hope that I will, you know, catch his eye, catch his attention, and Swami will speak to me. So if Swami is interested in singing, I'll try to sing. Swami is interested in Veda chanting, I'll try to learn Veda chanting. Dramatics, I'll try to participate. Speak, go and try to give a speech. Anything that can catch his attention. And now when I think of it, the avatar used this technique very nicely to ensure that people do what, basically Swami never told do this, do that. When somebody does something that he wants, he'll come very nice, very happy. And you get so addicted, hey, I want this appreciation. I want Swami to look at me. I want Swami to talk to me. And that's why we would jump into doing whatever, you know, whether it's bhajan or learning Vedam. You know, people who struggle to speak Sanskrit or speak in Indian language will sit and learn Rudram. Why are you all learning Rudram? I mean, because because hey, that will make Swami happy. The sole goal is to make Swami happy, because we feel when Swami is happy, we will be happy. I don't know how it is, but intuitively we know that, and that is the truth. So that is why we would do. So I used to see that Swami is asking, Swami used to ask like this, he will come and tell, anybody is ready to give us talk? Anybody is ready? He will just generally ask. So when Swami asked like this, I decided, okay, this is a nice opportunity to get close to Swami. So I'll prepare a talk. I used to have a talk prepared and ready. So Swami will come and ask, anybody is there to talk? Then I'll raise my hand. So on one occasion, Swami, okay, come and talk, give a speech. So I gave a speech. So before the speech, you go and offer salutations to Swami, you take a namaskar. After the speech, again another time you get to take namaskar. Very happy with that. I thought this is nice. So once that day got over, I went back to preparing the next speech, because again whenever Swami asks next, I will be ready. Second opportunity I got, very nice. Again on one occasion, Swami just asked, is there anybody to speak? So nobody, everybody feels a little nervous, I think. I used to not feel, because I am already prepared with my speech. In fact, when I would prepare the speech, they'll tell to go, so you go and take namaskar from Swami, you offer a rose to him. I used to tell Swami, please speak through me, you speak through me. Just as lip service I used to tell that, because Swami, I'm ready with my speech anyway, but you'll feel nice if I tell you like this, so it's okay. This is the ego, this is how you feel that, Swami, I'll make you happy. There is some kind of sweetness in that also, because you want Swami to feel happy, but there is ego. You just think that anyway, why Swami? I can do my speech on my own, Swami. This is just like the tradition, so I'm offering it. So many times our spiritual things also become ritual things, because we don't do it with the genuine spirit. So even this thing of telling Swami that you speak through me, make me an instrument of your peace, all that was just a ritual it had become, because I was thinking anyway I'm ready with my speech. So this third occasion, as I said, when I had raised my hand, Swami had asked the warden, is there anybody to speak? So the warden was looking around and I raised my hand. So he told, you come front. So I went from behind, went right to the front on the dais, and I was sitting there. And then the warden said, Swami, there is one boy ready to speak, Arvind. Then Swami saw like this only. He was sitting on the chair, so he just saw. Then he called the warden and said, you don't have anybody else over? Same guy keeps coming and talking every time. Something like that. I don't know what exactly Swami spoke, but this is how I perceived it. Like, same fellow keeps talking, nobody else is there over. And Swami also made a face that was not very pleasant. Like, 400 fellows are in the hostel, nobody is same. Something like that. I felt a little bit hurt. I said, Swami, first of all, I'm coming and talking. Okay. You don't want. Then after some time, warden looked at me and said, yeah, no, come take. Vedam will get over. When they tell Om Shanti, come take namaskar, go and give a talk. So I went to Swami and I said, Swami, if Swami wants only, I will speak. Otherwise, I will. Swami said, go speak, go and speak. He told like that. I felt very demoralized. I was like, Swami, I am preparing so much to make you happy, and you are just. I stood at the lectern there, the mic in front of me, and so challenging, because now I am supposed to tell the Supreme Lord, the compassionate Bhagwan, but in my heart I am not feeling that. I am feeling how cruel he is, how you are not even appreciating the efforts that I am putting for your sake. But then I said, okay, Swami, you may not stand by me, but I will stand by you. I will still speak of your glory, because I am large-hearted, and I spoke. There was some applause in the audience, and I felt very happy. I said, okay, see, Swami, I have done it for you. And when I went, Swami is already turning around and talking. He is not even looking at me to bless me. I am like, Swami, at least bless me. Bless me, Swami. I have done something for you. And then I kept waiting there. So Swami looked, I said, Swami, namaskar. Take and go. And take and go. What are you delaying so much? I was very upset. I went and sat and I said, Swami, you don't seem to appreciate what I am doing for you. Do you realize, Swami, that if I don't raise my hand and speak, there will be nobody to speak when you ask. And you will cut a sorry figure in front of the whole Kulwant hall. Okay, Swami? This is what I am just openly sharing, what all faults come, how egoistic, how things go, how the mind works. I am telling Swami this. Swami, there will be nobody to, do this, and you don't want. Okay, Swami, next time. The next time you ask, is there anybody to speak? I won't raise my hand, Swami. Don't worry, I would have prepared. So when you realize your mistake, when you realize how wrong you have been, you pick me, I'll speak. I'll speak and I'll take care of, I'll ensure that, I do justice to it. I would have prepared, but I'm not going to raise my hand, Swami, because it looks like you take me for granted. So, yeah, this is what it is. So, when you lose the inner connect with Swami, the outside connect also seems to become so terrible. Yeah. I had stopped already. I was already suffering because I had stopped all my imagination. I had stopped thinking that Swami is waiting for me, sitting by my side, having breakfast with me. All those beautiful days were all gone. These are all the stages of divine romance. Yeah. So, surely I got my chance. A few weeks later, Swami once again asked, is there anybody to speak? And this time I didn't raise my hands. I just sat like that. And I looked around. Nobody is raising hand. Swami, now what you will do? Nobody to speak. Now understand my value, understand my worth. You thought that nobody else is there or what? You asked warden, no, Swami. Is there nobody else to speak? The truth is, Swami, there is nobody to speak. Then Swami looked around. He also saw there was nobody to speak. He just picked one boy. Boy, get up, come, speak. Who is that fellow? And then I saw that guy. That guy had never spoken. I was like, Swami, bad choice. Bad choice. This guy is going to let you down big time. Okay. And Swami called him to take namaskar. Swami is calling, giving him namaskar. And then I thought, I know what's going to happen now. I know what's going to happen. Swami is going to do divine cheating. Swami will speak through this guy now. Okay, and make him give a nice speech. Just to put me down. This is what Swami is going to do. Just to show that, see, this guy spoke very well. But that is cheating, Swami, because I have put effort and prepared my speech. This guy is not, he doesn't know how to speak also. You are going to speak through him. Again, if I think that I am speaking well, who is the one who gave the ability? Without him, the heart can't beat, can't take a breath. It's foolish to think that I am the one having ability. But on that day, it didn't happen that manner. Swami didn't speak through him. He gave a terrible speech. In the sense, when I say Swami didn't speak through him means, as my understanding that day was that, Swami will make it a lovely speech. It was a very, very bad speech from a worldly standpoint. It was barely any subject was there, something, and 4 minutes later when he concluded, the applause he got was more of a charity. I'm like, okay, yeah, something like that. It was not an appreciating applause. And I thought, see, Swami, this is what happens, Swami. This is what happens. You're asking, no, nobody, and I'm putting effort and you're not appreciating me, Swami. This is the substandard talks you'll get then. But at that moment, Swami claps. And as Swami claps, the whole hall bursts into applause now. Because as a devotee, I don't care whether the speech is good or not. Swami is happy, that's all I'm happy. And everybody burst out in applause. This applause was louder than the applause I had got for my good speech. And Swami had not done any cheating. Only thing is, Swami was happy, that's it. And then Swami picked another guy, one singer, told you come and speak. It's a repeat of the same thing. Then a third, then a fourth. 3, 4 or 5, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 of them spoke that day. Same way. None of them, in my opinion, of good quality. And Swami doesn't do any miracle in making them give an amazing speech. But in the end, Swami applauds and the whole hall applauds. And it's amazing. And I am like, Swami, see, this is the thing. In retrospect, I learned all of this. But back then, I was feeling very bad. I was like, Swami, such substandard speech. And you're applauding. How well I spoke, Swami. Not this, 1/10 of this you didn't appreciate me, Swami. Why this discrimination? Why somebody else doing is so great and I am putting so much effort, it means nothing to you. They are not putting even little effort, Swami. What they are doing is useless, nothing. I am doing so fantastic and you are not appreciating me. We don't understand who is doing what. Sometimes when Swami is doing it, it's because of what you had done the previous year, maybe the previous decade, maybe your previous lifetime. We don't know when, what is Swami's timeline. Only thing is, because we know he is God, we have to live with faith that what's happening is best. What I am getting because it's best for me. What others are getting, they are getting because it's best for them. Nobody is higher, nobody is lower. We are all pilgrims on the same path to him. That's all.